Okay guys, so what I'm going to show you here is how to make sure that your Vox only version, your instrumental version and your full version are all matching up and they're the same. So I'm in Studio One here, I have the song here, I've got bunches of different tracks here, and we are going to, there's many different ways to kind of bounce it down or export down your track. What I do is I actually go here and I do my loop. So the song starts around here. Let's just see. There's a little bit of a drum fill in between, so I'm just going to pull it up here. I can see the drum fill there. I actually like to have just a little bit before, so maybe a 16th before, maybe there somewhere. Let's just see where that is. If it's on the, I like it to be on the grid if possible. So let's just see if that works. That's fine, actually, that's great. So what is that? That could be a 16th right there. So we're going to go down. So that's where we're going to start. And then we're also going to end over here somewhere. Let's do a nice little quick little fade out. Nice little fade out. I'm just going to do a rough one here. This is my automation for my master track down here. So I'm just going to do a nice overall master track fade. Maybe somewhere there. Oh, that's great. Yep, nice little fade out. So we go back to the beginning. Over here we have, one thing I like to do is, you can see that's where it's going to bounce down from. I actually like to make it silent before. Maybe it's an old Pro Tools habit, but that's what I prefer to do. And so then sometimes we could even just do a tiny fade. I don't think the first beat comes in until here. So when we push play, great, so that's it. And so great, so now we've got that locked in. This is the loop here. So when I bounce this down, I'm going to export this down as I'm chasing on the stars view full. I'll just take that off. And we're going to go a wave, 24-bit, 48 hertz, good. And then the MP3 should be 48 and 320 kilobytes per second between the loop. Great, so that's fine. You can do whatever you need to do, but I'm going to be exporting between the loop. So we export that down. And so that's now exporting down. And so I'm going to cancel this. Let's pretend that that one's done. Let's pretend it's done. Now, without touching anything, except for we're going to solo all of our vocals. It says electric guitar, but it's actually vocals on my track. Vocals, vocals, vocals. I need to retitle those. This is going to be our vocal only version. Now I'm not changing the loop or anything. I'm not changing anything. So I just go down and bounce. Now we're going to do Vox only. Now you want to make sure it's all your vocals and you have all your effects on these channels and it's sent to the mixer and everything. So you're bouncing down with all your effects and everything, just the vocals. So then you push OK. We won't do that, but it's between the loop. And then we're going to go, okay, we've done that without changing anything. We just go to those channels and I'm just going to move this down here so I know those two are muted. Now we're going to, let's color these just for me. So now we're going to go ahead and mute all those yellow ones, which were all the vocals. So then we just bounce that down again. And we're going to call this one instrumental. And now, of course, when you're titling these, they should be titled. There you go. So it should be Imaginary Friends, Music Partners, space, dash, space, and then all of this details. I should have done that with the other two as well, but yeah, you get the idea. So this should be in the beginning of all of your elements when you send it to us. So then you bounce that down and you hit OK, and it's between the loop. Now they will come out. They will all come out identical, same. Though everything will line up. They shouldn't be. They're all basically going to line up. That's basically how you do it. So you can, yeah. So again, you're not changing any of this. Do not because if you go back and change this, uh, it's just they're not going to line up, and so then the music supervisor won't use your piece. It's too much work for them. And they're like maybe there's another one that's done properly, and they'll use that. So awesome. Well, hopefully that helps, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.